Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube video. It's going to be a short YouTube video about a workshop I'm going to teach next week, or this Sunday actually, on Zoom. And originally I intended the workshop to be just for people that own one of my books. I've written 6 books, and then if you own a book, you could join that workshop. Because I want to address a specific topic that is touched upon in the book, but not as deep as some people would want it to be, but it's on purpose because I have a Discord that's attached to the books, and in the Discord I do live streams and I show exactly what to do when it comes to this topic. And this topic is how to actually practice improv in a useful way. And you might say, well, if your books are not about that, what are your books about then? My book is about how to perfect and internalize vocabulary. And that is adjacent to how to improvise, but it's not the same. Because you might be very good at 2-5-1 phrases, and maybe you can play really great on turnarounds. But if you have to play a tune, there's more going on, right? The chords might be in a weird place, or you tend to forget certain vocabulary which you practiced hard. And for that purpose, I actually have developed separate practice methodology. It starts from the basis that you have vocabulary, but then I have methodology on how to practice that in an effective way, so that when you sit down in a jam session or in a gig, that you can actually play a nice sounding solo. And I often show that process in my Discord, and I stream that to the book owners. But I thought, you know what, let's do a session where you can actually practice together with me, because I have had good experiences with that during camps in which I teach, and then I have a group of students and we practice together. And I thought I can probably do that through Zoom, the conferencing app, and let's do that for the book owners. But now I decided, you know what, let's open that up for everyone. So if you are interested in that, you can sign up for the cost of, and don't be alarmed, €2. That's right, €2, and you can attend this workshop. And here's how it's going to go. Once you sign up, you will receive 6 files, 6 Guitar Pro 8 files or 6 PDFs with the materials that we're going to use. And during the workshop, I will be the only one audible through Zoom, and the rest will be muted. And I'm basically going to practice the materials with all the practice methodologies while explaining what I'm doing, and also giving you the opportunity to practice along with me. It doesn't matter if you are an advanced player or a beginner. If you're a beginner, you can just observe and then play what you can. And if you're advanced, probably you could practice along with me, but it will be recorded. So afterwards, you can download the video and you can use that session to, again, practice along with, or to just fuel your own practice sessions using the same principles. There are already more than 25 people that have signed up, and even one violin player. I got a mail like, can I join with violin? And I was like, no, it's really for guitar. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? The methodology doesn't change for the instruments. I just have to adapt the PDFs a little bit. So I did that. So if you are a violin player or a clarinet player or any improviser, jazz improviser, you could join. Just tell me when you sign up what instrument you play, and I'll make sure that you have scores that fit your instrument. Because in the end, the workshop is about practicing improvisations, not so much specifically about guitar. Well, of course, the vocabulary that we're talking about will be mainly from my next book, which will be about Django in the 40s, 50s. It's a great vocabulary and it sounds great on every instrument, not only guitar. So don't worry about that. The workshop will be this Sunday, which is the July 27th, in the time zone that is convenient for multiple countries. If you want more information, it's all in the description and in the pinned comment. If you're interested, just send an email to the address that you'll find there and put subject sign up for Zoom session. And I will get back to you and we'll figure it out from there. Hopefully I will see many of you this Sunday in the workshop. Now, I don't want to leave you only with that. I was playing a really nice phrase in the beginning, or a part of Django solo, on the tune Hansuk Rose. And there is, of course, these iconic chords, you know. But there's also a very funny phrase at the end where he plays 1, 2, 3, 4. In the key of F, and it uses some open strings. But I was like, you know what? It would be cool if we can actually play that in different keys. So I figured out how to play it without open strings in other keys. And then you could use it in many tunes. I want to give an example. For instance, we could use it in Coquette. Then you can play it on the 12th fret, starting on the 3rd beat, of the 2 chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let me demonstrate it with the backing track. One, two. Again. If you want to know more about how to practice a phrase like this and how to apply it in different tunes, that will be in the workshop this Sunday. I will see you there, or I will see you in the next video. Bye.